Hi everybody, it's Meg from Books Off the Beaten Path, and this morning for our early morning book review, we will be reviewing The Man from U.N.C.L.E, The Vampire Affair. Now this was a fun one. Oh, before I get started, there will be spoilers, so if you plan to read this one, you may not want to listen to this book review because there will be spoilers. I will be telling you some key points about this. Before I do anything else though, I have to fix my rings because I have them on the wrong fingers. You know, you get like that when you get older. You have to have everything in the right place or it just doesn't work. Okay, so in The Vampire Affair, we find out, it starts out with this other agent is being chased through the woods and something's chasing him and we don't know what's chasing him, and he dies and he doesn't have any blood in him. And Mr. Waverly, if you guys remember from the series, Mr. Waverly was like the TV version of M in the James Bond movies. So Mr. Waverly sends out Napoleon Solo and Ilya Kuryakin in order to find out what's going on. So they go to this little village, and they go to this little village in Transylvania, in Romania, and they are immediately met with the suspicion that it's a vampire. The townsfolk thinks that it's a vampire. They think a vampire is doing all of these horrible things and all this kind of stuff. So the girl in it, now there's always a girl that they have to save. And the girl in it, her name is Hilda, and she does nothing. She does nothing the whole thing. She faints a couple of times, but other than that, she contributes nothing to the story whatsoever. So anyway, they're running around and they figure out that, of course, it's not a vampire. They figure out that it's thrush, which is the TV equivalent of, is it Serpico, the James Bond villainous conspiracy enemy? Is it Serpico? Somebody send me a text or an email and let me know, or leave me a comment. I think it's Serpico. But anyway, they find out that it's Thrush, which is their evil nemesis. And it's just fun. They talk about putting slugs into the thrush people. Of course, the thrush people, it's early morning yet, can't shoot worth a damn. And Ilya and Napoleon, when they get trapped and they get trapped in this cave and everything like that, they're just mowing down thrush people with their slugs. They don't call them bullets, they call them slugs. They just keep mowing them down with their slugs, and the thrush people are just falling all over the place. Even though there's twice as many, 3 times as many, they can't shoot worth a damn. So they can't shoot Ilya and Napoleon to save their lives. We do have some wolves in it that are behaving strangely, and Ilya autopsies one in the hotel kitchen, that was a fun sequence. I mean, it wasn't particularly disgusting, but it was a fun sequence. And then Hilda faints. I got to show you this. This I found interesting. So, whoever read this book originally, okay, see if I can do this. Because this is something I love about used books, because you get a little insight about who was there before. So the title of chapter 10 is The Coffin is Empty. Well, all through the book, when you find that line that the title is, someone has underlined it. And it's all through the book in every single chapter. Let me find you another one. I beg pardon, my pets are usually restive tonight. And then you go to, and that's the title of the chapter. And I think that's kind of cool that somebody marked it up like that. Like, why would you do that? You know, maybe it had something to do with a TV show. Maybe it had something to do with somebody who was wanting to write their version of A Man from U.N.C.L.E. Maybe some fan fiction. I don't know. It would be fun to write some fan fiction with the slugs, putting the slugs in people, and they have their little communicators that they talk to each other. Solo here. We've got slugs in most of the thrush people. But at the very end, there is a surprise ending, which I won't tell you. There's a little bit of a surprise ending, and I honestly will not tell you that just in case you decide to pick this gem up and read it, because it is a gem. It's very 1960s. It's very made for TV. And it's just fun. It's just a lot of fun. I was transported back to my childhood watching the reruns. I was always in love with Ilya Kuryakin, even though he was a Russian, even though we were not supposed to, we were supposed to be in love with Napoleon Solo because he was the American, he was the hero. But for me, it was always Ilya. Anyway, just wanted to give you that wonderful book review, and I wanted to say thank you to all my new subscribers, and thank you to everybody who's hanging in there with me and started the Harlequin one, When You Have Found Me, the one with the Siamese cat. And that one is a little confusing at the beginning. I gotta tell you, I'm a little confused, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic morning and have a great day, and I will check you later. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Now I'll check you later.